My favorite thing to eat today would probably be the apple strudel from 7-Eleven. Like, right amount of sweetness, apples, I mean, you can't go wrong. And it was a decent baked good for 7-Eleven, I will say.
The Century is a little bit of a weird touchstone because there's no reason it should be a special thing. It's not like the marathon, which is 26.2 miles, by tradition. It's not like breaking the sound barrier, which is a set point at which something happens, or actually getting into outer space, which is also a set point. It's just we decided randomly that ticking over to 3 digits would matter. And it does matter, but it doesn't really make sense.
A 100-mile ride means to me, first thing that comes to mind, huge milestone. Like, it's a big deal. Not everyone, obviously, is like long distance rider. For some people, 100 miles is a warm-up, I think it's a really cool accomplishment. Everyone that enjoys cycling should give it a try.
We're good on the snacks too. I don't think it's gonna be like the biggest adversary is just gonna be the heat.
Someone who's never done a century and is thinking about doing one, I would say just give it a shot. I mean, go at your own pace. Do not look at what anyone else is doing on Strava or what someone says you should go for. Or don't even pay attention to the GPS. When I was out there, after mile 50, I was like, I know how much and how fast I need to go and tone it down. You might go into it thinking oh, I could do this. I can keep this pace. And then once you're out there, depending on the course, you're like, maybe tone it down. Take it down a notch, so.
I think for new riders entering the sport, or even people who just normally do 20 or 30 miles as their normal ride, I think 100 miles is a big number. And there's a lot that goes into it because you have to plan it right. You have to plan your food and plan your water and plan your energy levels. So it's a lot to work up towards, and you can understand the trepidation, but I think it's worth it, working up towards it and getting to that point where you can feel like, wow, okay, I may have started riding only a year ago, but here I am, and now I'm riding 100 miles.
The most difficult part of this, for me, 60 miles. I never drink enough water. Regularly, just riding with her. I should always should be finished with that water bottle.
Today's ride, I think the only thing that surprised me is that I wasn't having any cramps or issues I thought I was gonna have to deal with. The most recent ride I did that was longer than 50 miles, it's 80 something miles we did in Georgia. Not as hot as it was today, but I was suffering. And did not want to deal with those cramps again. And today, I mean, water, water, and water. That's all I can tell you. That's what kept me alive. So. Anyone thinking about riding in rural Virginia, do it. It's amazing here. It is truly amazing here. I enjoy the roads. Literally everyone that passed us waved. Everyone gives us wide berth. It was awesome.